The effect of the wind on the piece that was being lifted apparently was never calculated for that particular pick or for any of the previous roof picks on this project.
Was this enough to bring the crane crashing down? To find out, investigators must try to calculate the wind loads acting on the crane and the roof section it was carrying.
It was a lattice work of shapes that the wind was going in and out of. So the challenge was to use the state-of-the-art analytical techniques to estimate what that might have been.
Investigators turn to the experts at RWDI in Guelph, Ontario. It's one of the top wind engineering firms in the world. They recreate the accident in miniature, inside a wind tunnel. Scale models of Big Blue, the partially completed stadium, and the roof section are made in precise detail. Each piece of the model is mounted so that the effect of the wind can be measured precisely.
In this test, each of the crane and the roof panel was mounted on a separate force balance. And by testing these two items at the same time, then we can get an idea of the total wind action that was acting on the crane at the time of the incident.
Investigators recreate the changing wind conditions on the day of the accident. Sensors measure the invisible forces acting on the models. A smoke wand helps technicians see what the wind is doing. After 4 days of testing, they pass their data along to David Peraza to interpret.
Due to the direction of the wind and the sail effect on the piece that was being lifted, the crane was essentially subjected to a sideways load that was on the order of 2.5% to 3% of the load being lifted.